Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I decided to do one more PvP video before this team goes out of meta if Valenty decides to drop in the next few days. A few things that I have to do before we start though is firstly, Sora from Ambition, say hello 我唔係好想講對唔住，但係上次我先講法文，我知道你唔開心，所以我咪同你講返啲廣東話先啦，好冇？ Same thing with a shout out to Yaro from the guild Divine Sun, uh, my awesome guild leader, the man of knowledge, Keto Rings, and of course, Marcus. His YouTube channel is Amida Marcus. Brit Gang, just for you, baby. And then for my bro, Archie. I don't want to say box CC, best CC, but there you go, brother. And I promised to do a French accent while speaking English. So, my brother, this is my attempt at a French accent. So, please enjoy my very, very bad accent. And I will switch back to normal now. So, the team that I'm running here is the Blue Demon Meliodas Cleave team. Very standard setup here. I'm going to run some coin food with this. Of course, coin food is best food. And we'll just see how well we do in the next 4 fights that I have. If the timer runs out and I get an extra fight, we'll throw that on at the end as well. The gear I have on Demon Meliodas is full pierce rate. It's nothing spectacularly high, but it does the job. We are immediately faced with a mirror team. I'm going to target the Demon Meliodas. We've got quite a nice drop of cards here. I'm just going to go for a standard start, which is Escanor into Demon Meliodas. And hopefully we can, one tap KO the Demon Meliodas. There we go. That's one DPS out of the way, and only Escanor to deal with now. Lovely, I've dropped another Escanor card, which means I will be able to ult rush him immediately. So I'm thinking for the next move, unless my king gets controlled, which I highly doubt. Let's see. Okay. My king got controlled, which is quite a good move. Right, okay. Let's merge that, rush Meliodas, and at the same time, rush Escanor. Meliodas will probably be killed this round, but that's fine. I can take out his other DPS with Escanor. Unless he can do that. Wow. Double drain. That's pretty impressive. Okay. Let's kill... Attempt to kill King. And get that over. Yeah, there we go. It's fallen onto the Escanor, unfortunately. He's not going to get petted, of course, while he's got his full ult. Who is he going to kill? Controlling Escanor, of course. And the Meliodas, I would guess. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Didn't have many cards for him anyway. So, because Merlin is close to full ult, I'm just going to fire these two off and a heal. Just so I've got 2 ult rushes. If she's got another 2 drain cards, then that's just really unlucky for me. Now with double ult, let's see what you have. One drain. And that's it. Very good for me. Okay, what do I get? Right. Okay, I'll just kill Merlin off. Fire off an SNO card and throw up a shield, why not? I don't have control and I'm hoping to drop another king card next turn so I can get a pet. If not, it's still not the end of the world. I have 3 units left, he has 1. No ult, but I can fire off some big hits at Escanor now and hopefully take him down. Do some damage with that. I know it's not going to ignite him, but hopefully this is enough to finish him off. Yes. Running Merlin in the back for that team, I can understand it, but personally I wouldn't do that because the team has not got much control, so you're going to want to boost that HP up as much as possible, which is why I've got Griamore in the back there. You get lifesteal and all other HP related stats with him, which is what makes him such an OP support unit. So this is the same team except he's got Hauser because maybe he didn't pull even meliodas. Let's try to bring King down. Let's have a look at his HP, why not? Oh, this is probably a bot. I'll just fire him off and see the king off. And let's see where Escanor lands. Perfect. Personally, I don't see Hauser as much of a threat unless he's very, very well built. Because you need to have the perfect balance of pierce and attack cards for Hauser to hit hard. Got an Arthur in the back, which means he's not got any extra HP. And yeah, very standard starter move. Let's finish Escanor off with an Escanor card. Fire off the Meliodas and start chipping away at Hauser. I got an Escanor card, lucky, which means ult rush and control this round. Hopefully enough to kill him. If not, I've got control. This will kill him now anyway. And then there was one. This is game over. So clearly, ladies and gentlemen, this team works quite well. With my CC at 188k, it more often than not I'll go first. I'd say like 99% of the time. But it is possible to lose if, for example, I get bad card RNG or someone has a counter Demon Meliodas team, like a mono green team, for example. But usually my win rate isn't particularly high at 87.86%, but I had a few connection issues, and when I tried to run on blue stacks. But again, because of my win rate, I seem to be running up against quite a few bots. 158k CC I would guess is a bot. I'm going to target Arthur here because I don't want him to get his 3-star buff. Not going to be able to kill him, but at least I've taken quite a lot of health off him and should be able to kill him in the next few turns. Seems like it's a bot again. As we can see, the fights with this team go a lot faster than they did with my Kingbrim team. So he's got all bronze cards, which means unlikely he's got anything that he can play that gives him 3-star buff. Yeah, he's just going to fire off a couple of Hauser attacks here, which isn't going to do much. Yep. So I'm going to use Corrosion here, cause some damage over time. And Arthur should be dead from that, so I'll control Hauser now. Yep, there we go. Control Hauser since he's the only DPS unit left. And let's see what cards I get. Escanor card and an ult. Perfect. Personally, I don't see Twiggo as a threat here. A lot of people will target him first, but I understand that helps to get rid of the HP boost, but okay, he's ult rushed Gotha here. So I'm going to kill Gotha and ult rush Escanor. Seems like a waste of an ult for so little HP, but I had no other cards I could use to finish him off there, unfortunately. Hauser's got a lot of lifesteal, which means he's probably going to have quite a lot of HP left here. Oh, it's quite disappointing after I bigged him up as well. So what I'm going to do, fire off the ult and throw a heal in there. At the same time, ult rushing King, which is game over for Twiggo. Twiggo does not have the capacity to finish off 3 or even 4 units, so this game's good as done. Let's do a bit more damage just in case. Finish him off. There we go. 3 out of 3 so far. Ladies and gents, this team is overpowered, as you can see, but if Valenty comes out, she effectively renders Bdmeli useless, since her passive will remove the pierce, I believe, of the opponent. And this guy's decided to go for 3 DPS. Okay, I'm quite lucky that I've dropped 2 cleave cards, so I'm going to target the Meliodas and throw 2 cleaves out there. Hopefully it's enough to kill him. If not, he's going to recover an insane amount of HP, but yes, I think it's enough to see him off. Perfect. After this fight, I'll show you the pierce rate I have on Demon Meliodas, and really it's not as high as it could be, but it's more than enough to win most of the PvP fights you get into. As you've seen, my Demon Meliodas is dead now, but it's irrelevant. I still have my Escanor, and hopefully that should be enough to get me through this. Let's move. I'm going to ult rush my Escanor. And move a King card to get King's ult up a bit more. So hopefully I can dispatch his Escanor before he gets the ultimate. That should be king dead. Yeah. That's fine though, because now we fire off the ult at him. If it doesn't kill him, I've got another attack card coming up behind, but should do 6 out of 6 Escanor. Yeah. Easy claps. And he's forfeited. Okay, so as promised, I'm going to show you the pierce gear I have on my Meliodas. As you can see, this one is 26.4%, and this one's only 24.7%. It's decent rolls, but not something that's unreachable for most people. And you saw that per AoE cleave that he did about 120k damage. So this team is really fun and quite easy to use, but unfortunately if Valenty really does come out next week, we're not going to be able to use this team much longer. So thanks very much for watching, ladies and gents. Drop a like and a subscribe. I'll speak to you all next time.